From the Gospel today, Jesus said to his disciples, "As the Father loves me, so I also love you. Remain in my love." A mother's love for her children is analogous to Jesus' love for his disciples. I'm lucky enough not only to receive this love from my own mum, but also my beloved grandmother, Nana. Growing up, I had the guidance of these two selfless women who had taught me how to love others without asking for anything in return. This love and care in our household, it was abundant, not only for me and my siblings, but to the manahere that were welcomed in our home. Be they our friends, classmates, neighbours would bring home for a play. Mum and Nana's love for their children and grandchildren were always extended beyond our own family. This is something I will always remember. I didn't understand then, but thanks to my mum, I was shown to love unconditionally like a mother for as long as I can remember. When I was a young child, about 5 or 6, back in the Philippines, Mum and I were dining at my favourite restaurant called Jollibee. You may have heard of it. Filipino kids love that place. As I finally received my order, we sat to eat, but through the glass window was a mother and a young child of the streets. Sitting down on their piece of cardboard, they looked rugged, they looked hungry. Mum then said, "Come on, let's go, let's give them our food. They must be hungry." My younger self thought, "What? No, this is my food." We waited a while in line. You see, it's quite common in the Philippines to have long queues. So I wasn't happy with this, and naturally I put up a fuss. I didn't see the reasoning behind my mum's actions. But anyway, we went outside and gave them our food. It was then that I saw the joy on this mother's face. For of course, she loved her child in the same way that my mum loved me. And this is something I will never forget. Now she was able to feed her child even before her starved self. A mother's sacrifice. And who knows better about a mother's sacrifice than my own grandmother, Nana. Now, I won't dilly-dally you with the details, but this woman is the epitome of a mother's love and sacrifice. For someone to have gone through events that you think would break a person, my grandmother rose above it all with a love for her children. The aspirations she had for them guided her through the sacrifices that she made. Because a mother's love, it's endless. I suppose this is why my mum and aunt are the people they are today. Because they were surrounded by that pure love that Nana showed them. Not a decade ago, I was blessed to have become a mother myself. To begin the journey of motherhood for me was an unforeseen event. I had no idea what to do with a newborn baby, but to be honest, I don't think anyone really does when they first become a mum. But I do know, but I love this child of mine more than anything I've ever felt before. Something within me had changed, something had shifted, and my heart imploded with love like I've never felt. It was different from loving your parents, your siblings, your family. It was different from loving your spouse. The love I felt for this child was non-plurality. It's just simply a feeling deep inside that was able to guide me in all my decisions from that day forward. I remember when I was expecting my second child, I questioned myself, how can I love another being as much as I love my son? Simply because my love for him was paramount. I wasn't sure I had much more love to give. But you quickly learn that your head and your heart are two separate beings, and that your love It's then multiplied beyond what your brain can comprehend. I now have 4 beautiful children, and as you can imagine, my love has been stretched, it's been expanded, more than I could have imagined. And how lucky are my children? How blessed are they that they get to grow up just as I have, under the guidance and love from my mum, Veerula, and their great-grandmother, Nana. In essence, they get the love of 3 mothers. And if one mother's love is endless, then that's a lot of love. Ma? No? Happy Mother's Day.